This is the start of a few videos I'll be making about hand independence for jazz pianists. By hand independence, I mean what you're hearing me play right now, playing a composed left-hand pattern while improvising freely in the right. By the end of these videos, you should have a clear understanding of how to structure your practice so that you can put almost any pattern in your left hand and be able to improvise over it. So, to start, this seems obvious, but we need to choose something to play in our left hand. Something short, no improvisation, with a consistent fingering and rhythmic pattern. This is our foundation, so it's important it's solid and unwavering. For demonstration, I'm going to use this pattern from Bud Powell's Un Poco Loco. You probably have a different pattern, but that's okay because this process is exactly the same. If your pattern changes harmonically with the form of a tune, say like Keith Jarrett playing What Is This Thing Called Love, I'd recommend simplifying it so there's minimal or no harmonic motion. We can add harmonic motion later. We're going to start with whole notes on one note. Seems easy, but we're going to gradually make it more difficult. In relation to this pattern, whole notes isolate the syncopation in the second bar. There's this kind of rhythmic juggling between the hands that we're trying to practice. In the first measure, the hands play together on the first beat, but in the second measure, the left hand plays before the right hand. There's a kind of left-right, back and forth feeling to it. Next, try whole notes on two notes, say an octave apart. What this starts to reinforce is motion towards the beginning of the cycle, where we perceive rhythmic resolution. In this case, that feeling is being expressed by moving both hands in parallel from right to left to C. Once you get a feel for this, you can explore this rhythmic resolution by altering the space in which the right hand is moving. Instead of using the fifth finger and thumb on octave Cs, make the space wider or narrower. For example, narrowing the space from C to C to G to C makes a different exercise. Resolving to my third finger feels very different than resolving to my thumb. You can also try playing it in semitones with different fingers. You can also widen the space and use exaggerated leaps across the keyboard. While all these exercises are different in their spatial relationships, they're the same in how they move parallel to the downbeat. This is really important to understand as we practice more difficult exercises.